You are tuned into the 5-minute signal. I am Vance Kross. This is not a broadcast. This is a frequency, a direct transmission from the bleeding edge of tomorrow delivered to you today. We cut through the noise, the narratives, and the manufactured hope to bring you the unvarnished truth. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work. The news today is the quiet death of the courtroom. While the public is distracted by the latest political theater and celebrity deepfakes, the foundations of the global legal system are being hollowed out from the inside. A coalition of the world's largest insurance firms, financial institutions, and tech conglomerates has begun a wide-scale implementation of what they call private AI tribunals. This isn't a pilot program or a thought experiment. It is a live, functioning infrastructure designed to resolve civil disputes, liability claims, and contractual breaches without a single human judge, jury, or public record in sight. These entities are moving their legal battles away from the public eye and into proprietary black box environments. If you are involved in a dispute with a major corporation today, you aren't being judged by a peer, you are being processed by an optimization engine that views justice as a variable in a profit and loss statement. This matters because we are witnessing the end of the public record and the total erosion of transparency. For centuries, the law was something that lived in the light. It was based on precedent, open argument, and the messy, often flawed but ultimately human process of deliberation. By moving justice into a private AI-driven silo, corporations have effectively eliminated the human variable. In their eyes, a human jury is a liability, an unpredictable, emotional, and expensive obstacle to efficiency. The AI tribunal doesn't care about the spirit of the law or the nuances of human suffering. It cares about actuarial certainty. When the legal system becomes an automated service, the concept of a right is replaced by the concept of risk management. If the algorithm determines that it is cheaper to settle 1,000 cases through an automated formula than to litigate one in a real court, that formula becomes your reality. You are no longer a citizen with a voice. You are a data point in a settlement optimization model. The hard truth is that the code is the law now, and you don't have the password. The anti-hope here is simple. You cannot appeal a math equation. In a traditional court, you can point to a judge's bias or a jury's misunderstanding. In a private AI tribunal, the reasoning is black-boxed. Even the engineers who built the system can't always explain why the machine reached a specific verdict. They just know that it hit the target efficiency metrics. This is the industrialization of the judiciary. We are moving toward a world where your legal destiny is decided in milliseconds by a server farm in a different time zone. The corporations will tell you this is about access to justice and reducing backlog, but that is the narrative. The truth is that they are building a wall between you and the levers of power. Once the precedent is set that an AI can decide a civil liability claim, it is only a matter of time before that same logic scales to every other aspect of your life. The gavel isn't falling, it's being deleted. Your actionable move today is to build a firewall around your legal existence before you are forced into the machine. You need to understand that your signature is a digital asset that you are giving away too cheaply. 1. Demand the human-in-the-loop clause. From this moment on, do not sign any contract, employment, insurance, or service agreement without looking for mandatory arbitration clauses. If you find them, insist on a rider that guarantees the right to a human arbitrator and a written explanation of the decision-making process. If they won't give it to you, you are looking at a trap, not a contract. It cares about actuarial certainty. When the legal system becomes an automated service. 2. Establish an immutable digital paper trail. The AI tribunals rely on data ingestion to reach their verdicts. If your data is messy, they will fill in the gaps with predictive assumptions that usually favor the house. Use an immutable ledger or a secure, time-stamped archival system for every major professional and financial interaction you have. When the machine tries to hallucinate your intent, you need a hard, unalterable record of reality to jam the gears. 3. Form a legal mesh. Stop relying solely on traditional law firms that are themselves being automated into oblivion. Build a network of human advocates, consultants, and peers who are committed to analog legal defense. When the system tries to push you into a private AI tribunal, you need a collective that refuses to recognize the legitimacy of the black box. Power in the era of automation is found in the spaces the algorithm can't map. The machine might have the math, but it doesn't have the soul to look you in the eye when it takes everything you own. I'm Vance Kross. This has been the 5-minute signal. Stay sharp.